morning, all of you. Really, I have to congratulate you. All of you done very well for the first test conducted like that. Do you like this test? If you like, we will be conducted in a very weak one test. Then you will be get very good marks in the board exam also. Do you like or not? And many of you called me personally and cleared your doubt also. I have to congratulate you. You are actually promoting me to do all these things. Many of the students personally called and cleared their doubt. All of you tried to do your level best, and many of you scored full mark also, 10 out of 10 like that also. You are this promotion, you are actually promoting me to do this all. So I think that alternately we will be conduct the test like that alternate week. Huh? Happy? Happy. So today we are with going to discuss the topic sex determination in honeybee. Remembering we were discussing about the sex determination, and afterwards we had already learned the sex determination in human being. Now I am with a new topic with you, sex determination in honeybee. Sex determination in honeybee. Is it audible or not? Anyone having a earphone, then you have to use the earphone. Otherwise also I am trying my maximum to do sex determination in honeybee. Here, number of sets of chromosome an individual receives determining the sex of the organism. What is determining the sex of the organism in honeybee? What is determining the sex of organism in honeybee? Number of sets of chromosome an individual receive. A honeybee receiving how many number of sets of chromosome, that is determining the sex. Sex determination in honeybee. Number of sets of chromosome an individual receive. How many chromosome set, not chromosome set an individual receive. Offspring formed from the union of a sperm and egg develop as a female, that is Q or work. Suppose that fertilization takes place. Fertilization, everybody know what is meant by fertilization? Fusion of sperm and egg. Sperm is haploid, egg is also haploid. So what will be takes place after fertilization? A diploid zygote will be formed. That will be developed into queen or worker. That is developing as a female. That is developing as a female. Now suppose that an egg is unfertilized only. Unfertilized means not fusing with the sperm. Not fusing with the fertilization did not take place, not fused with the sperm. Then what will be happen? An unfertilized egg develop as a male only by parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. In honeybee family, three type of individuals are there. In the honeybees are there. They are female. Two females are there. Queen or worker. Only one queen will be there. All others are worker only. But queen and worker belongs to female category. And another one is male only. Male is knowing as drone. So three categories of honeybees are there: queen, worker, and drone. Queen, worker, and drone. Now say that queen and worker are female and drone male only. So how this is identifying? In our human being, only male and female only there. Here three type of organisms are there: queen, worker, and drone. How they are forming, that only we are. How their sex is determined in honeybee, that it is a very important question only. Don't want to forget to learn. No doubt that you will be getting 3 marks for this one. One chart is also given along with the question. So no one should be forget to learn this one. Everybody must be done this one. So number of sets of chromosome in honeybee, number of sets of chromosome receives determining the sex of the organism. Second one, offspring formed from the union of a male and a female gamete. Male gamete is sperm and egg. Sperm and egg develop as a female only. Means diploid means it will be a female only. How it is diploid? Sperm is haploid, egg is haploid. So naturally zygote will be diploid only. Fusion of two haploid taking place means diploid zygote will be developed. This will be queen or worker only. And next one is, if the egg is unfertilized by the sperm is not fertilizing the egg, means only haploid only there, they are converted or develop as a male by parthenogenesis. The meaning of the word parthenogenesis itself is unfertilization. Fertilization is not taking place. Unfertilization. Unfertilized egg develop as a male by parthenogenesis. Male have half the number of chromosome only. Now you understood why male is having half the number of chromosome only? Because they are not forming from fertilized egg. They are forming from unfertilized egg. So the contribution of chromosome from the sperm is not there. Contribution of the chromosome from the sperm is not there because fertilization does not occur. Egg only there. So how many chromosome, how many sets of chromosome are there in the egg? That only will be going to the zygote, offspring. So then that of a female. Females are diploid with 32 chromosome and male are haploid with 16 chromosomes. Females are diploid with 32 chromosomes. Now all of you say why females having 32 sets of 32 chromosomes? What is the reason of that? Females are forming after the fertilization of egg with the sperm. So egg is having 16 chromosome, sperm is having 16 chromosomes, so 16 plus 16, 32. Now say why male is having only 16 chromosome. Male organism are forming from the egg without fertilization. Male organisms are forming from the egg without fertilization, without fertilization. As a result, what will be happen? So egg only having 16 chromosome, that only will be go to the male. Students, now we are learning sex determination in honeybee. In sex determination of honeybee is on the basis of number of sets of chromosome an individual receive. Number of sets of chromosome an individual receives. Offspring formed from the union of a male sperm and a female egg develop as a female only. But in honeybee, two type of female are there, queen or worker. Queen and worker. Only one queen will be there in one colony and workers many are there. And if unfertilized egg develop as a male, unfertilized egg develop as a male. Honeybee male is called a drone by parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis means without fertilization. Male have half the number of chromosome than that of the female only. Male having half the number of chromosome than that of female. Females are diploid with 32 chromosome. What is the reason of, say, what is the reason that 32 chromosomes are there in female? Because female are forming from fertilized egg only. Fertilized egg means egg having 16 chromosome and sperm having 16 chromosome. As both of them are fertilized or fused each other, so 16 plus 16, 32 are there in female. But male, how male is forming without fertilization? Without fertilization means what will be happen? Only egg only there, sperm is not there. So egg has 16 chromosome, that will become to the male only. Understood? So female are diploid in nature. The meaning of diploid, everybody knowing? Knowing. So female are diploid means it has two sets of chromosome. 16, 16. Two sets are there. One set is 16 chromosome are there. Two sets chromosome, but male are haploid only. But male are haploid. So this chart also you have to draw along with that. This is the chart showing that one. No fertilization, then haploid male bees. No fertilization. So diploid female bee producing the egg by the cell division meiosis. Meiosis taking place. In all sex cells, meiosis only taking place. Here also meiosis only taking place. So egg is formed. The egg is not undergoing fertilization. So haploid male bees. Are you seeing these two haploid male bee? Is it seeing to you? Is it audible? And next one see that fertilization is there. Diploid female bee producing egg by meiosis only. Diploid male bee producing sperm. No meiosis is occurring here. Here no haploid male bee are haploid only. No. Here diploid female bee meiosis will be takes place. As a result, chromosome number will be half only. So diploid female be having how many chromosomes? 32 chromosomes. You already learned that female bees are diploid in nature. Female bees are diploid. So diploid female bee is having how many chromosomes? 32 chromosomes. It undergo meiosis means in egg how many chromosomes are there? 16. By meiosis, half it chromosome number reduced to half. But in haploid male bee, how many chromosomes are there? 16 chromosomes only there in haploid male bee. The reason also we had learned. We had learned or not? We had learned 16 chromosomes are there. No meiosis will be takes place as already there are 16 chromosomes. So sperms fertilization will be egg having 16 chromosome. Egg is having 16 chromosome and sperm is also having 16 chromosome. Fertilization will be takes place. So 16 plus 16, 32. So diploid female bees. Understood all of you? It is very easy only. Very easy. Understood or not? Moreover that I will send this slide to you by PDF. Sex determination in honeybee and this chart also. And in textbook one chart is there, but PDF I was not getting this page of sex determination in honeybee. Textbook also one chart is given. Same chart only. Here I had shown the diagram only. Otherwise there is no difference. So all of you understood sex determination in honeybee. Now I will summarize and say that sex determination in honeybee. Sex determination in honeybee is based on the number of set of chromosome. That already I told that a number of sets of chromosome. Number of sets of chromosome an individual receives. An offspring formed from the union of a sperm and an egg develop as a female, that is Q-win or worker only. Q-win or worker. And an unfertilized egg develop as a male. Honeybee male is called a drone by parthenogenesis. This means that the males have half the number of chromosome. The males have half the number of chromosome than that of the female. The females are diploid having 32 chromosomes. The females are diploid with 32 chromosomes and the males are haploid. That is having 16 chromosomes. This is called as haplodiploid sex determination system. This system is known as haplodiploid sex determination system. If it is haploid, then what will be happen? Male will be formed. If it is diploid, then what will be happen? Female will be formed. Understood? So this mechanism is called a haplodiploid sex determination mechanism. If it is asking like that, explain haplodiploid sex determination, then you have to write this honeybee only. Like that indirectly also can be asked. So this mechanism is called a haplodiploid sex determination mechanism. And you have special characteristics such as male produces sperm by mitosis only. That I had shown you. Male produces sperm by mitosis only. No meiosis means here no meiosis written. That is mitosis. As a result, chromosome number will be remain same only. And has special characteristic features such as male produce sperm by mitosis. They do not have father and thus cannot have sons. So father is not there, means fertilization is not taking place, means the male sperm is not there. So they do not have a father. Understood? And thus cannot have sons, but have a grandfather and can have a grandson. Grandfather and grandsons can be there. Like you. So I think that all of you understood the sex determination. Any problem you are having, many of you are calling me now directly. Now also anytime you can call for clearing your doubts. So if you are satisfied, then only I am satisfied. So don't want to forget, after reading this, after hearing this, see the slide also. Then any problem arises, at any time you can directly call me. Whatever may be, you should be satisfied and you should get a very high mark in board exam. This year also all biology students passed. Nobody failed in biology and 2 students got above 90 also. And 4 students got above 80. 80 to 94 students and 2 students got above 90. Next year also it should be there. So any difficulty you are having at any time you have to ask. Now we are going to another topic. That topic is mutation only. The topic is mutation. Mutation, already many times I said about the mutation. Mutation is a phenomenon which results in alteration of DNA sequence. A sudden change in chromosome is called a mutation. A sudden change in chromosome is called a mutation. It results in the alteration. On the chromosome only genes are present, DNA present. These all are present on chromosome only. So chromosome changing, then what will be happen? The position of the DNA will be changed and position of the gene also will be changed. So mutation is a phenomenon which results in alteration of DNA sequence. Alteration of DNA sequence. Alteration of DNA sequence. And consequently results in changes in the genotype and phenotype of the organism. If the chromosome, position of the chromosome, position of the gene, and position of DNA is very important only. If gene changes its place on the DNA or chromosome, what will be happen? That organism is changing into another organism itself. Suppose that in a human, the position of gene is changed from where it wants to be there, from there some change occur. That is called a mutation. Then the organism will not be a human, not considering as a human. Understood? So this position of gene, position of chromosome, sequence of DNA, sequence of chromosome, position of gene, all are very important only. All are very, very, very important. Any change occurring in this DNA sequence is called mutation. Any change occurring in the DNA sequence is called a mutation. And what is the consequence of this one? See that genotype and phenotype of an organism will be changed. Genotype and phenotype of an organism will be changed. In addition to recombination, mutation is another phenomenon. In addition to recombination, mutation is another phenomenon that it leads to variation in DNA. That it leads to variation in DNA. In addition to recombination, mutation is another phenomenon that leads to variation in DNA. DNA will be variable. As you will learn in chapter 6, one DNA helix runs continuously from one end to the other in each chromatid in a highly supercoiled form only. As you will learn in chapter 6. We didn't learn that, now we are in chapter 5 only, but then also in 10th and all already you had learned the structure of DNA. The credit is going to Watson and Crick only. For the invention of DNA structure, they got the Nobel Prize also. This much only needed in this one. Detail we will be learning in next lesson, but this much knowledge is enough to understand this topic. So one DNA helix runs continuously from one end to the other in each chromatid in a highly supercoiled form only. Therefore, loss or gain, the loss of some portion of the chromosome is called a deletion. But it is called as deletion. Delete, all of you knowing, deleting the message, like that, removing. So, therefore, loss is called a deletion or gain is called a insertion. Gain is called a insertion of a segment of DNA, result in alteration in chromosome. As a result, the chromosome will be altered. How chromosome are altering? That is important only. See that. Loss or gain of a segment of DNA. Loss or gain of a segment of DNA result in alteration in chromosome. Since genes are known to be located on chromosome, alteration in chromosome results in abnormalities or aberrations. Since genes are known to be located on chromosomes, alteration in chromosome results in abnormalities or aberrations. Aberration is another word for abnormality only. The opposite of normal is abnormal. Abnormality, understood what is? Opposite of normal, not normally behaving. So deletion term understood. A loss of DNA is called a deletion. Loss of some part of DNA is part of chromosome. So loss of segment of DNA is called a deletion. Like that, the gain of some part is called the insertion or duplication. This all term we will be learned in the next lesson. So every day you are using the term deletion and insertion of a segment result in alteration in the chromosome, change in the chromosome. Alteration means change in the chromosome. Since genes are to be located on the chromosome, first DNA sequence changed, then what is changed? The chromosome changed. So genes are also located on the chromosome. So alteration of chromosome change the position of gene also. That will be result in abnormalities or aberration. Abnormality is a biological term only, but it is literal meaning only it conveys. Opposite to the normal. We all are normal. So abnormal means opposite of that means abnormal or aberrations. Chromosomal aberrations are commonly observed in cancer cell only. That is last year asked this question. Chromosomal aberrations are commonly observed in which cell only? Cancer cells. In cancer cell, why cancer is occurring? Not only this reason, another reason are also there, but by chromosomal aberration, cancer can be occur. So what is abnormality in chromosome is called the chromosomal aberration. In addition to the above, mutation also arises due to change in a single base pair of DNA. In addition to the above, mutation also arises due to change in single base pair of DNA.